Hi guys, SwifTsYT here. Today I'm bringing you another Call of Duty gameplay on my road to Prestige. I've already done one today. You can check that out on my channel or in the description if I remember to put it there. It's basically episode 3 of the road to Prestige. This one is episode 4. And in the last episode I did tease what is happening in this one. In the second game. It's a really juicy game. Stick around for it. Please do. It's bloody fantastic. And I'm kind of a bit annoyed now because I've got to re-commentate over this. If you are aware how Xbox commentating works from the upload studio, obviously you record your game. If you don't know, this is what happens. You record your game. If it's 2 clips, you glue them back together and you press add voiceover. You do that. I did the whole first game, so this first game takes 9 minutes. I just got into the second game on Combine, and then Upload Studio decided to do you know what? Kill me. And froze and quit itself. So I've now got to re-commentate this game, and I'm sort of glad it's done it, but I'm not, because it's wasted 9 minutes of my life just out of nowhere. Cheers for that, Upload Studio. But the reason I'm happy is because I did get interrupted in this first gameplay for like 10 seconds, and then I did redo my intro for the second game, so I screwed up quite a bit. But anyway, before the thingy screwed me over, I was looking at Sky Sports to see if there's any transfer information to do with Arsenal that the viewers on my channel, because I do Arsenal shit, know about, or want to know about. And there is one thing here. Mikel Arteta is set to join Pep Guardiola's coaching staff at Manchester City from the start of next season, according to Marca. See, it's banning that Arteta obviously is an Arsenal. He retired. I don't think he retired. He might have retired. I think he's retired from Arsenal, not 100% from football. It says a Spanish paper reports that Arteta, who is out of contract at Arsenal this summer, will reject Arsene Wenger's offer to stay at the Emirates in order to switch to City. But who knows? Who knows? That's all. That's pretty much that. There is actually another bit here I did see up the top. I'm just trying to find it now. The question is though, where the bloody hell is it? This might take a bit of a while. Here it is. I don't exactly know how to pronounce the name because I'm not from around there. I'm not Swiss. There you go. It says Granit Xhaka, I think, Xhaka, Xhaka, has arrived in London ahead of a £35 million switch from Borussia Mönchengladbach to Arsenal, according to the Daily Star. The report says a deal is imminent with the 23-year-old midfielder, who is now set to undergo a medical. The Switzerland international has indicated in recent months that he is likely to leave the Bundesliga club. And if you don't know what one was a Bundesliga one, then what are you doing? Borussia Mönchengladbach is straightforward. Arsenal's clearly London and English. But just checking if there's any more news. That's pretty much the 2 big bits at the moment from Arsenal news. If there's any more juicy news as I walk down here. Okay, so Neymar reportedly has offers from 3 clubs, but is likely to renew his contract with Barcelona. Brazilian newspaper Globo Esporte says PSG, Real Madrid and Manchester United have made bids for the 24-year-old. Yeah. Aguero wants Real. Oh, Aguero? Why did I read that as Aguero? I said Aguero wants, and I was about to say Real stay, and I was like, hang on. Then I reread the name. It's Aniso, Marco, and I see it's not even Aniso. Marco Asensio. There we go. Got it right eventually. What is it with names these days? Back in the next segment of the video, by the way. Audio, we are back into the next segment of the video, and I think I just found the most biggest bullshit ever on Sky Sports. An overnight market move from Sky Bet with Paul Pogba 12-1 from 20-1 to rejoin Manchester United this summer. After the report in the Sun, his odds to make a move this summer 6-5 to stay Juventus, and Manchester is considered his likely destination if he does leave Turin, but it's City who lead the way at 7-4. So I'm pretty sure that's BS. They wouldn't let him go on a free transfer and try and get him back, to be honest. It actually says paper talk here. Before what I just read about Granit Xhaka on Arsenal's medical, this is at 7:12, so this is earlier in the day of today. It actually says here that Borussia Mönchengladbach midfielder Granit Xhaka is heading to London in order to finalise his Arsenal move, according to close friend and journalist Artin Muhaxihiri. According to the Sun, that one is. So, not too bad, I suppose. I guess that's a decent thing. Get a new midfielder. After losing Arteta and Flamini, we need a replacement. Can't not have him, to be honest. We need one. We also need that striker, which I don't believe we've actually been targeting any at the moment. There's not been any Sky Sports news about it, but that's probably because it's not the transfer market just yet. Transfer market begins in, I don't know how many days are in this month, 31? If that's the case, then the transfer market opens in 17 days. In other words, it opens on the 6th of June, I believe. But let's see if there's any more Sky Sports news anywhere else. There we go, here's one about Ozil and Ronaldo. Arsenal midfielder Mesut Ozil has the highest brand index value in the Premier League, according to brand analytics group Brandtix. His 587 is higher than both Rooney's and Aguero's. Ozil's standing is helped by his social media, which stands at 47.4 million followers, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook, compared to Rooney's 44.4. Yeah, fuck you, Rooney. You're not even good anymore. Ooh, he's got the top index thing over the whole thing. That's quite nice. Anyway, that didn't really mean anything to me, but whatever. Anything else to do with this? To do with Arsenal? Where are you? All this news. Where have you gone? Arsenal news. Plus, be more news. Oh, here we go. Football League proposals explained. This is the Football League proposals for new League 3 and 20-team league structure explained. What is being proposed? A radical revamp of the Football League structure that would see English professional games expanded to 5 leagues, each with 20 teams. Currently the structure is 4 league teams with 20 in the Premier League and 24 in each the Championship, League 1 and 2. The proposed changes would see the introduction of the League 3 and also see a major cutback to midweek league fixtures. When is this planned for? The Football League has contracted all professional clubs to explain the idea, with the aim of bringing in the changes into effect for the 2019-20 season, so we still got a few more years, I suppose. That will be when Aguero is actually no longer at City, because he'll be back at his childhood club in Argentina. Discussions will continue over the course of the next season before the decision is made in June 2017, so we have got a year, or just over a year for this. Is it set in stone? The Football League will seek a decision from clubs at the AGM in June 2017, with a final decision to be confirmed by November that year, so we got even longer. In order to get the proposal over the line, 90% of 92 league clubs have to agree to the changes. Ooh. Let's check how many clubs that actually is. Let's get off of Sky Sports. Let's bring up the calculator. When it loads, calculator, lovely. Clear. You got 92 teams times by 90% divided by 100 equals 82.8 teams. So 83 teams have to agree out of 92. That's bloody fantastic, isn't it? That's unlikely then to happen, but I hope it does, to be honest. Oh, by the way, I didn't even look at the screen. We are now into the second game, and this game is 100% worth sticking around for. And I'll tell you, you will understand why about halfway through the game, because it's absolutely magnificent of a game. But I am going to quickly reply as a message. 2 seconds. I've got to reply to a message, kind of important. Reaper kill. What a bloody hell is that? Someone's fucking sent a load of bloody weird things. It's like loads of letters. 2 seconds, Mondays. So anyway, enough about that football talk anyway, because I don't believe there's anything else to do with Arsenal, other than the only thing I will talk about more is probably about that 5 league thing. I was saying it would be a good idea, or I'd like it to be in place, because if you think about it, Football League, or the Championship, Football League 1 and 2, they've got to play 46 games in the league. Premier League have to play 38. The Championship, no, the League 1 and 2 also have to play the John Stones Paint Trophy, and all of them play Capital One Cup and the FA Cup, the Emirates FA Cup. And to be honest, that is so many games in a season. Yeah, in the Premier League they haven't got the John Stones Paint Trophy, but they have got the Champions League. But that's not every club. It's only the top 4 and possibly could get in. Yeah, obviously they've got the Europa League as well, but that's not even that. It's not every single club as well. So, let's see what the hell's going on. Oh, I've got to click up here. Paste that. Alright. Anyway, I've got to move my control. Oh, you see why this game's doing good. Look, how do I physically not die here? I didn't know where I was getting shot from. I struggled to speak English there. But anyway, that 5 league thing. The reason why I think that's good, because instead of playing 46 league games, if there's 5 leagues of all 20 each, obviously they play 8 less games a season. That can make all but the difference to 1 leg games. That could, like, they might go on a losing streak because they've got a bit weak of players. If there's if there's 8 less games, that means that they could easily get the energy to be able to play them games and perform better. It'll be better for every club pretty much. Obviously the Premier League won't be affected, but the other clubs will. And I think that'd be so much more of an improvement. The only thing that will be a bit hard to do is to predict what teams will be in the lower division. They'll probably take 12 out of the Football League 2 and put them down, like the last finishing 12, and get 8 from the Conference League. That's the 20 there, and take the 4 out, or however many out there. They'll probably, we'll see. We've got a couple of years to figure out. We're a year into November as well, so I don't really need to go through the whole thing now. So anyway, we're about halfway through this game. Now tell me what you think of it. It's bloody fantastic, isn't it? I've got about 30 kills at this point. Actually, I've probably got more than 30 kills at this point. I'm absolutely destroying everybody on their team. Just look at that. I was feeling so good in this game just because how much I was literally destroying them so much. It was fantastic. This is my second best game, like I said in my previous one, like the episode 3 of Road to Prestige, earlier today's video. I said it's my second best game on my channel of TDM. That's because on my main account, Impact Swift, that's on the description if you want to add me. So this account will be in the description as well if you also want to add that one. I got, what is it, 65 and 7 on Stronghold. But yeah, this is on a different account. Why is people messaging me every time I do a video? So go weird. Sent him a message at freaking 4:45 and he replies at bloody 7:10. Cheers for that. Thanks, Jeff. Even though his name's not Jeff, don't even bother. That's just cheeky bit of a football reference, that is. You'd understand if you watch football, that is. Anyway, back to the game. Currently winning 78 to 43, 44, but I'm not going to keep going up with the score. That's not meant to rhyme, sorry. I seem to rhyme a lot when I don't want to, but then when you get told to write poetry in like year 3s and 4s, you just don't know what to do. It's just majestic, you see. You do it without even realising, and then you just get shot in the back by some like Spudlow. Can't be having it, really. At least it's not a C4. I spoke to him because there's a grenade. Don't you just love running into grenades? It actually happens to me. Like, it happened there, and it happens again in about 10 kills, I think.
They're gone.
I just I can't multitask. What am I doing? Oh wow. Told my mate about this gameplay when I hit it, 64 and 12. So he sends me a message about this is the one I sent you back a minute ago. He says OP. So I said keep tomorrow. I meant to put video. That's what happens when you multitask. When you say a word, you end up typing it instead. Alright, just got to message him again. What time? What? I said the silence of the streams. Why have I? Okay, I got a message from missing a call. Okay, open conversation. GG. I don't care. Missed a call because I'm sleeping. I was sleeping. Missed a call from my dinner while I was sleeping. It was absolutely beautiful. Nice, lovely sleep. Oh bloody hell! The game's over. See you in the next gameplay. See you later.